I'm 31 years old, so feeling of getting old is very depressing. But it's hard to deal with that feeling because, it's hard for our generation to admit that you're in depression, and because I see the difference between us and the younger generation. Because everybody is so emotional, so protective, They have new terms like harassment, gaslighting, toxic relationship. I personally don't understand these terms, and my parents don't. They just call it marriage. Yeah. And I know why, because we were raised differently, because nobody cared about us in our childhood, because our parents were busy gaslighting each other. Yeah. Yeah. Growing up as a boy, I remember our games, we have like physical, very dangerous game. We played the games like Kazakhstan разбойники, For those who don't know, it's very like physical games, very physical games. We played the game called Catch Me If You Can with the Stone, which is simply throwing big stones to each other. Yeah. And when we ran out of imagination, we just started to fight. We went to play to a cemetery at noon and came back without two fingers. Yeah, and it's different nowadays because you have cameras all over the place. You can be either caught on Sergek or TikTok, and you don't know which one is worse, Yeah. So in our games, we were developing physically, the whole our body was developing. It seems like younger generation of boys developed only their hands. What kind of games or tools they have, like slimes, like spinners, like other boys. Yeah. But I see the best part of it. Imagine, for example, if 19 years old nowadays will be left alone in the forest with his iPhone, he couldn't live a day. What can he do? He can maximum shoot one TikTok with the wolf until his phone dies together with him. On the other hand, me, if I will be left alone in the forest in my 18s with my Nokia 2210, you remember that phone, the legendary phone. First of all, the battery lives for a century. I can use that phone as a weapon to fight wild animals. I can use it as a tool to build a house. I think the game Snake inside that phone could feed me and 5 families with a low income. Yeah. Yeah, so at 31 I started to think more about my health, about my mental health. No, I'm not talking that I have problems in the bed, I'm not too old. But I start to think deeper, to find the problem, the cause, the main root of the problem, in order to obtain from the source of that problem. So I decided not to talk to a woman. Yeah. But it's hard, it's hard because men always think about sex. Nothing can distract a man from sex during the sex. Women and otherwise. Women can decide not to have sex during the sex. That's different approach. One day I went out to the bar to find a girl for a one-night stand. So I find the girl. She was cute. She was also 31, kind of old. Yeah. So we had that chemistry. We went to my place, started to kiss, started to take off our clothes. Then we just get tired and went to sleep. Yeah. Everything changes. Your perceptions, your expectations from the girl changes. When I was 22, when the boy is 22, he looks for a girl to be to have beautiful face, to be curly, to have big butt, the breast, everything. Now I think when I see the girl, I think who need 2 years actually? It's a hard joke, okay. I think when I see the girl, I think her teeth might be not so white, but at least she have them, almost all of them, which is good. Yeah, so all you start to look is the personality. So all I do in my 30s is just try to not lose my personality. Thank you, everybody.